Hey, what is going on, guys? In my last video, when I conducted Bitcoin price analysis and estimated that it will reach to $100,000, I have received a great feedback from you guys. But there was a one question that everybody wants to hear some answers. What about timing? How long do we have to wait? Well, in this video, I will go over a quick recap how Bitcoin can reach to $100,000 and most importantly, how much time most likely we will have to wait for this to happen. First and foremost, let's just recap what we have analyzed in my last video. We will look at the average historical decrease, average historical increase, and of course, timing. Historical decrease. Let's go back 7 years ago or so, all the way to April 2011 when a single Bitcoin was only 6 cents. Few months later, Bitcoin price drastically increased all the way to a new all-time high, $30 per coin. But of course, shortly after that, it dropped to almost $2. That's almost 93% decrease. If this would happen in the stock market, people would start jumping out of the windows. Hopefully we will not see this. Fast forward almost 2 years to January 2013. At that time, you could have purchased a single Bitcoin for only $15 per coin. To be honest, I would buy a shitload of them. But of course, hindsight is always 20/20. The price of a Bitcoin started getting some momentum, and few months later it was at the new all-time high at $213. Very impressive. But once again, party did not last a while. Just few months later, to be more specific, in July 2013, Bitcoin plummeted to $60. That's a 72% drop. Slightly better than the last one though. However, 3 months later, Bitcoin found itself in another bull market. In November 2013, it was around $130 and price skyrocketed all the way to $1,140 in December later that year. That was a new all-time high for the Bitcoin. But as always, Bitcoin didn't stay there for a while. However, the price stood in that ranges longer than the previous drop. Around 1 year later, in December 2014, Bitcoin price decreased all the way to $300. That's another 72% drop. After this decrease, Bitcoin price fluctuated within $200 and $300 range. This boring state lasted for an entire year, from January 2015 all the way to January 2016. I'm pretty sure many investors and market observers lost interest and left the market. But ironically, this is the best time to buy. This is why I keep emphasizing that your emotions is not your friend when it comes to making decisions in financial market and especially in cryptocurrency market. You would do much better if you would do exact opposite of what you think. Since January 2016, Bitcoin started getting some momentum and climbed to $1,000 per coin. It started getting more momentum, and in December 2017, it reached to new all-time high over $19,000 per coin. Now, market observers thought, this is it, I know how I'm going to be rich. This trend is unstoppable. Let me pull out all my savings and take out the second mortgage and put everything in Bitcoin. Well, once again, you should probably not listen to yourself when temptation is so high. But of course, no one gives a shit and they bought it at the peak. Yet, 8 months later, Bitcoin decreased below $6,000. That's around 68% decrease. So now we can finally calculate arithmetic mean, or in other language, an average historical decrease. 93% plus 72% plus 72% plus 68%, everything divided by 4. Equals to 76%. So assuming that we have reached the bottom, but I believe the bottom is around $5,300 because that would be 72% decrease. But anyways, assuming we have reached the bottom at $6,000, then according to this analysis, an average historical decrease is 76%. So if you believe this analysis, probably the best time to buy is when Bitcoin drops 76% from all-time high. Historical increase. We are done with historical decrease. Now we can look at the fun part, at average historical increase. Let's go back all the way to April 2011 when Bitcoin was around $1 each. Shortly, the price skyrocketed all the way to $30 in July 2011. That's a 2,900% spike. That would be unbelievable rate of returns. Fast forward 2 years to March 2013 when Bitcoin was around $20. Exactly 2 months later, it rallied all the way to $213 in April the same year. That's almost 1000% spike. Still a pretty good rate of returns. Let's go to the next increase which happened later the same year. To be more exact, in October 2013 when the price of a single Bitcoin was around $100. Then the price, surprisingly or unsurprisingly, depends who's analyzing, anyways, price spiked all the way to $1,130. That's another 1000% increase. And finally, our favorite and most memorable rally happened in January 2017. When Bitcoin was at $1,000, it started getting some momentum. By the end of the year, it reached a new all-time high, more than $19,000 per coin. That's a 1,800% increase. That's very impressive. I remember when Bitcoin dropped to $14,000, many YouTubers were saying, "No, do not worry, it's just a short-term dip." And some popular YouTuber said, I don't want to disclose his name, but he said, "I guarantee you guys, Bitcoin will hit 30k by April 2018. In that time, I did not know if he was wrong or he was right, but I quickly realized that he was a victim by psychological well-known phenomena called recency bias, which means we tend to believe what happened in the recent past will continue to happen in the future. Anyways, arithmetic mean of historical increase is 2,900% plus 1,000% plus 1000% plus 1800%, everything divided by 4. It's equivalent almost to 1700%. So it means, according to those analysis, we can expect 1700% increase if and only if the price of the Bitcoin has bottomed. If this happens, then Bitcoin would hit $100,000. So this is just a quick recap of what we have analyzed in my previous video. Now let's proceed to timing. Let's go all the way back to October 2010. This is the time when Bitcoin entered into the first bull market. In June 2011, Bitcoin reached $30. That's a 9-month or 270 days of bull market. Then from there, in June 2011, Bitcoin dropped from $30 all the way to $2 in December 2011. That's a 6-month or approximately 180 days of bear market. That bear market led to next bull market. This time, bull market was much longer. It began in December 2011. Bitcoin slowly started reaching some momentum, and in April 2013, it reached to $213. That would be 16 months or approximately 480 days of bull market run. Wow, that was a long time. Then, from April 2013, it dropped to $60 per coin, and Bitcoin found its bottom in July 2013. That's 3 months or 90 days of bear market, or some people like to call it correction. It's a great way for impatient investors to lose money and transfer to patient investors. Then, from that bottom in July 2013, when Bitcoin was only $60, it entered into the next bull market. It usually happens slowly. Bitcoin price started getting some momentum, and that momentum formed into parabolic or an exponential curve, allowing Bitcoin to reach all the way to $1,000 in December 2013. That's a 5-month or 150 days bull market run. But this time, it was the longest bear market. I'm pretty sure many thought this is the end, Bitcoin won't be able to recover, so it dropped from $1,000 all the way to $200 in November 2015. That's almost 2 years of bear market. To be more exact, 23 months or approximately 690 days. But of course, through every dark night, there is a bright day after that. Or let me rephrase that. Through every bear market, there is a bull market after that. And it was. We entered into the longest bull market in a Bitcoin's history. From November 2015, Bitcoin was getting some momentum for more than 1 year and formed a parabolic shape once again and surged to $19,000 in December 2017. This bull market lasted for 26 months or approximately 780 days. Since then, we entered into another bear market, price dropped from $19,000 to the current price slightly below $7,000. This is around 8 months or 240 days of bear market. So let's look at the numbers and see what we got. Bull market timing: 270 days, 480 days, 150 days, and 780 days. On average, we spent 420 days in the bull market. Let's look at the bear market timing: 180 days, 90 days, 790 days, and the current bear market is still under the question, assuming it will be around 300 days. On average, we spent 315 days in the bear market. So, according to this analysis, an average historical price increase is 1,700%, and an average number of days we spent in the bull market is 420 days. Therefore, we would have to wait around 420 days or around 1 year and 2 months for Bitcoin to reach $100,000. Those are just some simple analysis. I thought it would be interesting to put it out there for you guys, and now it's time to you to form your own conclusion and form your own opinion. By the way, I have created a Patreon page. If you guys believe those videos are valuable and informative, and if you would like to support me, I will leave a link to the Patreon page in the description box below. Any donation would be highly appreciated. So, this is the end. Let me know what you guys think about Bitcoin analysis. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe for more animated videos like this one. Other than that, thank you for watching and see you next video.